Greetings. Peace be with you. Hope you're staying strong. Hope you're making time for yourself. Hope you're improving. Hope you're leveling up. Hope you are on your way to making that next breakthrough. Okay? I'm out here on my morning walk. It is a beautiful day today. It's like the sun is out, the mountains behind me. It's just, I'm so grateful for this. And just every opportunity is really an opportunity to be grateful, to connect yourself to the source, to where you came from, and where we are all headed at the end of the day. Okay? So, in this video, I want to share with you the 4 levels of consciousness, okay, of awareness that really allow us to elevate from level number 1, whereby life is happening to us, whereby we're the victim of external circumstances, whereby we're trapped in the cycle of blaming, complaining, and making excuses, all the way up. Whoa, that was a pretty big bee buzzing around me. All the way up to actually creating a life that you love, right? This model was brought forward by Michael Beckwith, Michael Bernard Beckwith. He is a pastor. He actually runs his own church, and it's not like a religious church or anything like that. It's like, a holistic church. But either way, I think the model really makes sense. Okay, so on level number 1 is the level of the victim. Okay, there's some estimates saying that more than 90% of the people on this planet are trapped in the victim mentality. Okay, and this is when life happens to you, right? You think that your life is the effect of causes outside of your own self, right? You don't believe that you have the power to change the circumstances in your life. You think that the way that you are is the way that you will be, and that the way that you will be is unchangeable, right? You think that it's determined by external circumstances. You think that you can't do anything to change your situation in life, right? And this is something that has been perpetrated by a lot of industries, right? There's so many companies out there that really force us to get to this lower level. For example, the food companies, the big pharma companies. Oh, you have a problem? You can't solve it without anything other than this pill I'm going to give you right now, right? The education system, like it's like, okay, if you get good grades, you're smart. If you don't, then you're dumb, you're failure, you're destined for failure. And it's just sets it up in a way which is not optimal to break out of this victim consciousness, okay? Because the more that you think that your life is a result of causes outside of your own thought, of your own behavior, of your own emotions, the more that you actually give up your own power to make a change in your life, right? So once we get to level number 2, that is when life happens because of us, right? We realize that, we have the power to change things in our life. When I change the way I look at things, the things I look at change around me, right? When I change my perspective, my reality changes in front of me as well. And this is the level of the manifester, right? Going into, how thoughts create your reality and how you can change your life by changing your thoughts, right? You have the power, and you can go change the things around you, and you can be the cause of the effect of your life, right? You take back that power and you begin making the changes so that you can move towards where you want to go rather than where you have been conditioned to be, right? From all of these factors outside of you, from all of these impressions that you picked up since childhood, from all of these opinions and stories that you've come up which aren't even yours, you realize that you have the power, okay? And then level number 3 is when life happens for you, right? You wake up to the bigger picture. You're like, there's a reason that everything's taking place. What is a lesson I can extract from this reason? There's no good or bad, right? Thinking makes it so. So I can literally see the blessing in every moment that comes to me, and how I can learn and improve and grow and optimize and move forward in the direction of doing what I'm here to do, right? When life happens for you, that is when you reach level number 3. Now, level number 4 is really the highest level, where life happens through you, right? You become an expression of life, and life supports that which supports life, right? At the end of the day, at level number 4, your purpose, your thoughts, your behaviors, they are directed towards the bigger picture in terms of how you can actually serve humanity, how you can actually lift other people up, how you can actually connect with the world around you, right? Because you and the world are not separate. You are an expression of the world, right? Just like the ripple on the surface of the ocean is not separate from the ocean. You are not separate from God, from the universe, from this wonderful experience that we have right now, right? Letting go of the labels, right? The countries, the races, the thoughts, the genders, all these different labels. Oh, I am from this country, I am this religion, I am this race, I am dot dot dot. That is a made up phenomenon which has really been used to divide people up, because the more you divide them up, the more you can rule them, the more you can conquer them. Once you realize we are all that same essence, having a different experience, right? These labels are not who you are. These labels are the experience that you're having through who you really are as pure, unconditioned awareness, right? Just pure consciousness that is expressing itself and having these different experiences through all of these individual people, all of these individual expressions, all of these different ripples that are on that same ocean of life. We're realizing we are on that same ocean, right? So at the end of the day, let me know which level you find yourself on, because intellectually it's one thing, but actually living them, it's another. And usually if like you estimate that you are on level 3, for example, if you're usually on level 2, you usually overestimate by one level. So at the end of the day, just pay attention to what you allow into your mind. Pay attention to what thoughts you entertain, because it all starts with a thought, right? The seeds of karma are planted in the mind, and just be careful what seeds you're allowing to grow in your mind, man. Because more often than not, seeds that have been planted there from the outside, and if we don't keep the temple of our mind guarded against those negative influences, then those seeds eventually grow so strong that it becomes very, very difficult to actually cut them out, right? So make sure you're planting your own seeds of peace, of joy, of happiness, of love, of growth, of improvement, of leveling up, and be guarded against anything that's negative, anything that holds you back from seeing the reality that we live in a highly, highly fair universe. Like nothing happens without a cause. Like no effect takes place without a cause. There's no such thing as a karmic debt that is not paid off. Like everything is taken care of. Everything works together in this intricate system. And it's up to you to really begin to increase your awareness so that you can start seeing the cause from effect and begin becoming the cause of the effect that is your life, right? So with that, I conclude this video, and I will see you in the next one. Much love to you. Take care.